U.S. Secretary of Labor Hilda Solis is optimistic. She sat down earlier today to talk about the jobs report with our correspondent, Anna Naidu.
There's reason for optimism. I mean, we did avoid going off the fiscal cliff, and that is overall going to help many, 98% of American tax payers. They're going to get that relief, as well as 97% of small businesses. So we got to think about that, as well as in the overall picture, 34 months. You can look past and see that 5.8 million private sector jobs have been created. This job report tells me that there's interest again in manufacturing. We see an up peak there, and also in construction. Those are areas that really have been lagging. So I think there's, yes, there is optimism, but again, we need to have some more confidence in the marketplace. We need to attract more businesses and startups here in our own country by giving those tax credits and incentives. The President has done that by just providing, on a bipartisan level, some tax relief for investments in renewable energy, as well as for farming and things like that. So I think there's a lot of good public will at some point, but it needs to continue. If we go in the opposite direction, we could end up back in a recession.
I'm just wondering whether these figures are not a little bit distorted, because traditionally during the holiday season we see more hiring.
Well, you saw more hiring actually 3 months ago in one industry, for example, retail. You saw a lot of hiring, over 140,000 jobs created. We did see a loss, though, in retail in one segment of, clothing. But I think overall those jobs remain steady, and we see continued advancements, I think, in areas like business and professions. Those are higher level skilled jobs, so you're looking at architects, financial managers, consultants, things of that nature. And also in the housing market, I see slowly that is kind of coming back, but we still need more to do. So we can't take our foot off the pedal yet. We still have more investments that we should be making, and balancing that, living within our means, but knowing that we cannot hurt vulnerable populations again. That's why it was important to extend the unemployment insurance. 2 million people now will be able to continue to seek employment, continue to spend that check, because most do not put that away in a bank. They go out and they spend it. That helps to generate $2 additional in the local community. That also helps to spur job growth and continue to support local economies. So let's look at it from that perspective as well.
Okay, as you say, much more to do, but one of the downsides is that claims for jobless benefits has gone up.
But I would say overall, in the last few years, it has kind of leveled off, as you know. I mean, and when I think about job claims and job opportunities, think about it. When we started back in 2000, when I started here in 2009, we saw close to 7 individuals applying for one job. Now it's down to about 3.3. So we have seen some changes. Can we do more? Can we do better? Absolutely. But we need everybody to work together.
Secretary, we're right now at the beginning of 2013. Do you think what is really a short-term resolution to the fiscal cliff will bring more confidence, will help with job numbers?
Well, I think the President is going to do everything he can. I think he does have the support of the American public, and I'm certain that with the new members of the House and the Senate, I'm hopeful that they'll be able to reach some compromise. This is about compromise on both sides, and the President has been willing to do that, but not at the expense of harming the very vulnerable populations. He's made that very clear.